whatever it is, but come on, man. Your Zerg units morph and my Protoss units warp. It's a difference, and it's cool. My life for ire, guys. I am so cool. Going for the armor upgrades, not a bad choice, especially because zealots are so high on the health compared to the shield points. Upgrades 2 probably, 2 attack as I was expecting. That's what I meant by when I said 2. Using the overlords, he's got excellent vision of the map. Let's take a moment and take a look as the action slowed down. If you look at the map, you can see his knowledge of his opponent and his knowledge of the map is excellent. He's also got overlord speed, allowing him to cover the map whenever he'd like to with overlords and creep. He's also going to go for a push to his opponent's base. His scouting is doing very well. Well, the Protoss player is on 2 defensive, unfortunately. Got some more stalkers here to shoot the overlords here, granting the vision and creep, which is very important. Right now, he could really, of course, he's doing a good job getting caught back up with his macro. Project Fox could have done a great job expanding while the Protoss player is playing 2 defensive. I see that he did expand. Another expansion would have been okay. Probably not too many drones, though. Just take advantage of the larva units. And the Protoss player really could benefit from building a few Phoenix to slow down the Zerg player. Just getting in 4 Phoenix. I mean, they don't kill overlords very fast, but forcing the overlords to retreat, putting the Zerg in a defensive mindset could be very important. However, we have the ultimate weapon of war, sort of. Colossus are way cooler. But we have the ultimate weapon of Zerg, non-siege war, the Ultralisk. I love Ultralisks. They're cool. They're not as cute as Zerglings, but they're cooler. And they're very resistant to Storm. And a lot of the units that are attacking, unfortunately, this could be quite a killing blow here. The Storm's Lightning are very powerful, taking advantage of the low hit points and high damage, trade-off of Hydralisks. Unfortunately, there may be just a little too much Ultralisk health for him to take care of. He really could take advantage of, I'll tell you after, because I told you this in my first cast, he could really take advantage of all of his units. He needs to focus fire, good job. Able to take advantage of that units tab. It's already on the units tab, I don't click anything. He's got 12 versus a counter push is very, very important for the Protoss player. He's playing too defensively now. He needs to make a push and take advantage of the victory he just gained, and then expandable pushing. Currently, he's probably on like 1.5 bases, if that. Okay, he's more like on half base, maybe 1. He's pretty far behind, but since Project Fox is kind of sticking with the Roach Hydralisk build, and the Protoss player is kind of expanding his tech, he's going to have an advantage there. It could come down to a very important moment between macro and micro. However, the Protoss player is able to finally, using the quotes again, catch up to all of his mineral uses. I guess I didn't really need the quotes. I kind of overuse quotes, like I overuse parentheses. I like parentheses. I'm part robot. Yes. And I'm going to take a moment to breathe, because I talk really fast when the game is awesome. If you haven't noticed, I like to talk fast. I've gotten really good at it. He was able to keep his hive, which is good. Unfortunately for the Protoss player, a while back, he wasn't able to snipe units. Oh, as I was saying, I just remembered. Most players will tell you that Psionic Storm is not good against high health targets. However, hitting slow high health targets like battle cruisers, or what do they call them? The big fat things that Project Fox is hitting them with Psionic Storm is a good thing. It's more effective against them than is usually. But got another engagement going on here. Concave of Zerglings Zealots is very good. Not good to Psionic Storm your own units. Fighting off the creep would give him a good advantage. Like I said earlier, taking advantage of Phoenix / a Void Ray with speed with an Observer with speed could really be beneficial to slowing down the Zerg's creep. Right now the Zerg has such map control. The Protoss player is in a lot of danger of counter pushing, even though he really needs to. Of course, oh, hello Ultralisk Cabin. Like, hey guys, I am the Ultralisk Cabin, and I make Ultralisks somehow. Hello Ultralisks. Do you have a... Hello Zerg players, do you have a buildup of minerals and gas? Build Ultralisks. They're better. It's better here. And we got another engagement going on. They're really important for these 3 Ultralisks to just destroy Archons. Archons are not very good overall. Good Storms landing overall, able to kind of surround with the, I know I said overall a couple times, able to surround the units with Zealots and able to storm well. He's using, once again as I said, a micro game versus a macro game. And while he's very far behind in terms of basage, he's using his units extremely effectively. Probably looking at the units lost tab, it will make fun of me. Yeah, he's 3,000 resources ahead of the Zerg player. However, as we all know, if you're probably above bronze, or I know a lot of bronze players do know this, macro is more important than micro overall. You have to practice your macro over your micro, as he's got way too many drones probably right now. 24 plus 8. No, that's fine. But, could benefit from grabbing other gas. His units may last forever, but the Zerg's just going to have infinite units to throw at him, and able to do... Oh, was that a drop? I think it was. Or he just isn't paying good enough attention. Able to take advantage of that, though, and hitting the only base for the Protoss player. Protoss player's units may live forever, but eventually he's just going to get overrun with so many Zerg units. Like, here's 200 worth of units, and then here's 200 more. Good luck. But his micro is pretty commendable overall, especially at this point in the game where micro tends to slip a little bit. Macro seems to reign supreme. Good job grabbing Ultralisks, though. Ultralisks combo very well with Zerglings and their plus claws. Attack claws and Kaiser Blades. Kaiser Permanente Blades! I didn't say that. Yeah, but taking advantage of the attack upgrades, which he hasn't gotten, so getting more Hydralisk and Roaches is an effective solution to that. Let's look at the bases again, because it seems like the players don't seem to be tech switching that much, but whatever works, whatever floats your boat. Unfortunately, the Infestation Pit is kind of worthless. Oh, here we got an attack going on, though. This could be really make or break for the Protoss player right here. Fortunately for him, Project Fox is very smart, taking advantage of this. Unfortunately for Project Fox, the Ultralist is kind of stupid. He's like, I'm gonna take them all by myself, guys! Storm, very important here. He's gonna have to land some good storms on top of the Ultralisks too to be able to maintain the efficiency of his units. Unfortunately, I don't think Project Fox units are cutting the crap right now. But once again, the Protoss player is simply running out of units and won't be around much longer. He's also surrounding the Ultralisks well, but every second he takes surrounding it is the seconds he's dying. And, well, while I'm sitting in shock and awe at the awesomeness of my fellow Protoss player, I have to say he's spotting a losing battle. Making a counter push is very necessary for his survival. At least, you know, double expanding in some desperate attempt. Or even something like I said, if you're losing, just go for Dark Templar and hope for the best. Of course, that would probably have killed him a long time ago. He's also kind of in the same mindset of warping in too many Zealots, because he... At this point, at the point of minerals and gas, he has 200. Well, now he's done better. He just proved my point. He needed to make sure to utilize the gas to the most effectiveness. He needs the High Templar Psionic Storm to stay in this game any longer. Good job expanding though, Project. You're able to keep expanding, staying above the Protoss player in terms of base edge, and still having minerals over here to spare. Like, I don't need them. Should be using both evolution chambers. Cool. Start building arm. Oh yeah, remember there used to be an upgrade for that. You should be trying to take advantage of both evolution chambers, but if you're on top of your macro, that's all that matters. Probably going to be the last engagement around here. So many roaches against these zealots, it's not going to last. Sonic Storm's not going to do very well either. He really could benefit from some Void Rays. I know Void Rays are stupid, blah blah blah. He might be able to win this engagement, but still, it's just so uphill right now. This Protoss player is just so tooth and nail in the final moments. Like, I will not give in. Look at these guys like, shoot us guys, we're cooler. And see, he was able to win that game due to superior upgrades and unit control. But he still got another army to fight. It's like, oh, I won. Here's another army. Sweet. And of course, my Project Fox is able to stay on top of his opponent and just see what he's doing exactly. Fortunately, his macro is really starting to slip up. And it's definitely leading down to the final moments here. Look at the influx of units. What if he's got Burrow? He's probably got, I think that's Tunneling Claws. I'm kind of just going to take a quick look. I promise I won't miss any action. Nope. I wonder what that makes him look like. I think it makes him look different. Anyway, massing up roaches, and it's like massing up marauders. You need to counter that more effectively. Unfortunately for Zerg players, their Marine is a Zergling, and they don't fight Void Rays very well. This Protoss player could really benefit from Void Rays right now. One Void Ray would make Project Fox change how he's playing in a very significant way. More defensive, more Hydralisks, less Roaches, less Ultralisks. That could be really the edge that this Protoss player needs. Unfortunately, the Concave is definitely not in his favor. He lost a lot of units there. and while he's still using his unit super effectively, there's nothing he can do. He's ahead by about 5,000 resources, and it's extremely impressive at how well he's playing, but it's just not going to last. Project Fox is starting to just expand and take over the map like a good Zerg player should. It's like, the map is mine, bitch. You're gonna just take it. You're gonna lay down my Protoss brother and take it. Interesting. You know, Project, as a suggestion, not to say that you knew exactly what you didn't know exactly what's going on as I did, but your opponent is not going anything robotics tech, therefore he doesn't have any detection. Getting tunneling claws could be just the coup de grace killing blow against your opponent. Tunneling claws into the mineral line, up, all the probes are dead, suddenly the Nexus is gone, and the Protoss player is sitting there with his ire between his legs. Couldn't help it, my Protoss friends. Protoss for life, by the way. Got the chitinous split. I don't know how to say it. I was actually hoping I never would have to, but I think it's chitinous. Chitinous. I don't care. You guys deal with it. I think it's chitinous, and that's how it's going to be said. Just going to push out with about 20 roaches. I think it's about 20. 8, 16, 18 roaches. Won't be enough here to fight this off, except for Protoss player's micro is finally slipping. I'm kind of curious about the average APM. Yeah, it is kind of showing here that the 56 APM isn't enough for him to micro as effectively as he wants to, and macro. He needs to take advantage of the Guardian Shield and maybe Force Field, but I think he's only got one in there, so probably not very well. He needs to stay back in the ball and keep his Zealots back. There we go, using the Guardian Shield. It's really helpful there, because right now he's able to just kite the Zealots, and if he's able to spread the creep out anymore, which getting a Queen out here to spread the creep would be pretty good, or Overlords. Let's see though, how are you still alive, my friend? I'm still impressed at your fortitude. You give all Protoss players a good name. Unfortunately though, we got some Ultralists with some Kaiser Blades. Kaiser Blade! And this could be the final engagement here, my friends. Oh, a little too Zealot heavy. There's the fingers again. A little too Zealot heavy against so many roaches. That's not really his choice, though. He needs to take advantage of the Guardian Shield really badly. He needs to focus fire this last Ultralisk and try to survive again. Of course, we do know that it's probably about to be lights up for this poor Protoss player.